What's up, guys? I forgot all about you all today. When it was the time that you all like to see, what in the hell are we doing? Looks like you got a 6-liter tour apart. Had the spray cabinet running today. Pushed it out here. It sat in the rain. Didn't even get wet. It was wonderful. Oh yeah, see, it's all steamy. I took the double stacker out today for the first time. Like heavy. Because an old customer, 2007. Hey guys, it's Anthony, your Subaru service. We got Jim's truck here. It's 2007. We bought it from a county. He had a oil cooler done in town here. The bolt was all stripped on the oil cooler cover. The EGR cooler port to the oil cooler. It was just a mess. We went over there and took a look at it. This is a whole long story. I'm sorry you missed it. Oh, I was having fun doing it yesterday. We've got a 2007. The coolant outlet that feeds the EGR cooler, the bolts are stripped out. One of the T30s up on top, the M6 thread, was stripped. We rolled out for the first time in the trailer to go to an actual broke down truck, and it was an absolute fiasco. I forgot to lock the toolbox because I was kind of hurrying. I wasn't expecting to take off right now, and so I forgot, and the drawers came open, the box fell over, and crap went everywhere. It was a freaking nightmare. Now, the bolt that is stripped out is right here on the truck we're working on right now. So you can see I don't even use that bolt. We have these two that are good. I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the truck and I'm thinking about, we have these parts right here that actually eliminates the bolt that is the reason for the problem in the first place on the truck. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a no-brainer. So I started pulling it apart, and lo and behold, we have this. So I ran out to the trailer and just kind of in a hurry, hence the reason why I spilled the box over and forgot to lock the drawers. I grabbed a whole bunch of O-rings. I do not have a new O-ring for right here. It's a constantly robbed part. So we normally have those in stock, but we use a lot of them. I got one more trip. I'm going to go walk back there and see if I can find one so that I can put this intake on and go ahead and breeze through this truck. The semi-trailer doesn't have light, so we have to bring our own light. I really want to quiet down that generator. It's very nice to run everything though. Between the water and the fridge upstairs, the fridge is on right now, but there's ice maker in it too, and I have pressurized water all the time, so I need a minute to go ahead and pull that out and hook up the ice maker so that when it's on, I mean, it might as well be making freaking ice. Washer and dryer up there, freaking compressor, all that stuff, internet, everything is here on this trailer, and it runs off of that generator, all of it, even 220. All right, so I went out to the trailer and I got a couple of engine gasket kits, and very common to just replace the one sample oil cooler here. It's smaller than the other one, but the other one was in service. It's a tight fit. Didn't even have to open the third one. Both of them had one in it. This one did too. We just have a stack of gasket sets. All right, that's enough screwing around. We're gonna fire this old white dually up and drag this heavy son of a gun down the street. The white dually knows it's back here. With all these tools in it, it definitely feels freaking heavy. And you might see us in a minute changing a freaking tire. I'm only going a couple miles. All right, well, I went ahead and pulled in. I didn't show you guys pulling in, but we're at a asphalt drop lot. I don't know what you want to call it. This is Advanced Asphalt, Earhart Asphalt, Jim and Bubs. And we're working on this 07 right here. It's a 450, really nice truck, bought from a county. Has a 2-inch stack of papers of maintenance and stuff done to it. Which, I mean, a lot of the stuff, I understand why people do that, but I'm really kind of torn on it because 2-inch thick stack of paperwork. They used a shitload of resources to figure out what has been done to this truck. I understand it. At what point are we going to have stuff that is not so damn complicated? Which I get it. Yeah, whatever. I just backed this thing in here. I can't figure out where I want to put it at. I got the 2 doors right there, the truck right there. I got some canopies inside. It's kind of threatening to rain. I went through the generator. I'm about to fire it up and hope that it's not too loud, which it's close right there. I'm gonna have to do something to it. I've got a piece of foam board. We'll see what happens. But I don't want to be listening to a generator But I want to have every single light, the refrigerators, the internet, TV, I want everything on. I want to feel like it's at the shop. We used to go, I'd work on the truck, and if something happened, bash your hand, something like that, go sit down on the freaking couch, watch the TV for a minute, hold your hand above your head so that you can stop the throbbingness. You know, having a place to do that, for me, I'm sorry, it's important. We got underneath this thing, and it had the factory bolts in it, in the exhaust manifolds. You know they're factory because they have a shoulder on them. I mean, you know, I know you can still buy the shouldered ones, but you know, honestly, first thing, I did some time in construction too. You know the phrase, it ain't gonna rain. I'm gonna double down that it ain't gonna rain. I'm outside, so the truck can be outside too. So. Right now, let's cut a notch in the generator hole. All right, right now we're gonna go ahead and put the Y pipe together. Before we do this cab on, I'm gonna put the Y pipe and the up pipe together before we put them in the truck. Y'all better think long and freaking hard before you take those exhaust manifolds loose. It's $50 freaking dollars. 50 bucks for 6 bolts and 6 nuts, 4 long ones and 4 short ones. 50 bucks. You better save up for that. All right, the bench is still a mess, but it's all brand new parts now. We just need to dig through it. We'll use, for this one, the gasket is, and most of these parts you can buy individually. 3 Charlie, 648. And then the short bolts, 306. These are the long bolts, you need all 4 of them. And they charge you freaking individually. I know that when whoever designed this and came up with the price was for the bag, but they don't do that. Nobody does that. They charge you times 4. They charge you for all 4 of them in here. I was just saying, shit like that just makes me not even want to participate. Because I'll tell you what, $50 freaking dollars is batshit crazy. You know, I put the nuts upside down right there. Tighten one side till it barely touches. It just needs to barely freaking touch. See, I can still move it. Line it up and then go over here and kill that one. And then go back here and tighten that one. You kind of just tighten it, 35 foot-pounds. But I mean, click, you just do it. I set the Y pipe up in there. All right, so this truck started out with this hole right here leaking. It had an oil cooler done a year ago, so it's been a long time. They forgot a hose. Right after he picked it up, it blew off and the clamp wasn't tight. If that thread right there is the culprit. For those of you that need the part number, here you go. 555100B is what they used in there during the oil cooler job, or who knows, you know, it could have even been welded up or pounded the freeze plugs in it from the county, you know, because it was, I think, in the middle of Kansas, out in nowhere. They don't have no real, oh, it's leaking, pound some plugs in it, call it done. I would have loved to have taken that pump cover and cleaned it like we cleaned everything else, because I had the spray cabinet running last night. But the STC fitting was not updated. This is what a non-updated STC fitting looks like. A lot of places, when this does go bad, they'll sell you the entire pump. Happened to me. That's why I started working on them. When you have the EGR cooler off and you're a couple bolts away and a little bit of sealant from physically putting eyeballs on it, and they just don't really care. Sleep fine at night knowing that they're going to be in here for a couple $1,000 repair on the oil cooler and not give a damn about checking this, when this is another couple $1,000 deal all by itself. And the Y pipe was broken as shit. It was old and factory, and very common right there, just broke at the rib right there. Common, check them. I mean, you're losing horsepower. You can see what this truck does. It's all hooked up, ready to go. Are you done yet? Right now I'm kind of torn. Normally I'll put JB Weld on the exhaust manifolds. I'm gonna actually get a piece of sandpaper. Canada, 100 grit probably, I don't know. We might not JB Weld it, because you can make it feel pretty good by just sanding on a little like that. This power takeoff unit right here, the lines are both cut. They're not even, it's not even being used. Look at all the oil everywhere on it. Absolutely needs to come off. We need to get it off of the freaking truck. But I gotta reach all the way around this nasty line and all this nasty crap, because it's like the first thing I want to do is set the Y pipe in. I don't want to set it in without doing all this. Oh yeah. Now we'll put the other side on. put both in. I just, to line up both of them, kind of got to just bear hug to son of a bitch. Yeah. We'll see if I can line them up. If I start screaming, yeah. There we go. Okay. You think you could reach all the way down?
Go back here.
On those bolt heads?
Yeah, right here. I got my fingers on the nut.
All right, the top? Yeah, just hold the top. Is it spinning yours?
Nope.
Wow, okay. It's going way on by hand. I shouldn't really have done that. All right, can you reach the bottom? Stretch. Almost. Yeah, right there.
Got it.
Tell me when it spins. It's going way on. It's not spinning?
Nope.
Dang. Okay, you want to wiggle it a little bit? Top from the top? Yeah, we're good. We'll go to the other side. Take some power takeoffs. I'm done messing with that. This one's pretty easy.
We started using that air the deal turned all the way up on it. That damn compressor was putting out about 130 psi.
It jump out of his hands?
It blew the damn bit right out of the end of it.
Holy.
Now you leave them bolts loose.
Yeah, it's
While we put the turbo up there.
Yep. Yep, this is after the turbo's bolted and set. Then we can get under here, and that would be one of the last things. Come down and bang these tight. Let's get up top and start putting parts on the truck. For now, actually, let's go wash my hands. We can wash our hands now. Holy shit, it's loud. Now, since that Y pipe's in there, we got this heat shield here. And I have actually yet to bend it without a engine block. So we got to bend it right here, just a little bit, and then bend it down a little right here. And it'll clear those big ass flex joints we got. Fairly easy to get the IPR valve out. Right now I'm putting in the bolt that everybody cuts the ear off of. Most of you are not even going to know this bolt because, well, for whatever fucking reasons. But I bent it without having a voltage or something. Okay, so I got no IPR valve. It goes just straight in, stick your whole hand through there, go all the way past, and I get my whole hand on it. It's nothing. This one, same thing, would come back this way and hook like hell because I bent it. It does not look like it lines up. All right, I'll try to bend this in and put this 13 on the very outside. Maybe that'll hold it. Goes in there, and I need to deburr this one over a little bit. No way. That's not working. It's over there, get an air hammer. Why? Yeah, that worked good. Deburr tool wasn't so happy. Oh, I'm gonna get it all over me. I don't even care. I can wipe it off the outside. Get my hand all in it right now. I'm going to stick my hand on it. All right, what's next after this? Get that O-ring off. It was kind of a hectic moment on that O-ring. I think I have two of them. The one on your oil cooler right there that's exposed. That the intake goes on. It'd really be nice to not start buying it. That's 2 days out from the dealer. You can't get it for 2 days. So that's kind of like.
You say you do have one? You don't have one.
I have two from different engine kits, and I'm gonna put it on and see if I want to use them. We'll see. You can tell when we pop the intake on. You can feel it. We get it all oiled up, and it's just go up and have a little.
Yeah.
We'll see. Because they were in a kit, and we do that. The ones I have are actually for over here, right? Because I replace that a lot. So I have the oil kit here, two of them. Oh, goodness. I guess all the time I spent bending this on an engine was worth it. This issue just go and want to go together. You know, you put it in and the bolts line up. Instead go baby go. Hell yes. Oh my God, look how far off that is. It went farther. little farther. Let's hope I would enough. Oh, Nelly, look at that, like butter. It's threading right in. Lanes 13 last. On 13, use a gear wrench, use a deep well, 1/4 inch drive, deep well, 8, boom, there you go. Heat shield is clear, good deal. This O-ring right here, let's just hope we don't get bitten in the ass by it. I had those in stock. That's old, that was not from the dealer. I do clean a lot of them. These are knots of leaf thrown right here. I mean, most of the time guys will grab them nasty suckers, they just throw them right out on. If you have gouges out of them. You know, it's just not. But when you look under them, they're all bright white in between the intake and the cylinder heads rather than the old ass yellow. It's like, oh yeah, somebody was there. We got some new Ford intake gaskets. Put a little oil in your hand, rub it over all the ports. And if you cleaned it right, then you can do this and not have black shit all over your hands, right?
Right.
I'd rather not have some nasty black shit all over my hands. Okay, the tabs go up and in. Right there, right there. All right, now we're ready to bring the intake. Now we're gonna go and oil up. It's always appeared to me that I missed the bolt. I missed the bolt puller. Like on your intake. They have like, you know, an EPR valve bolt or something stripped out. It's like, oh, yeah, what a great upgrade. I mean, the bonus would be on all this is a lot of meat. Like every hole on it, keeling, coilable. So yeah, brother, let's do it. Best of luck to us. Alright, now's when we find out how well that seal is. Oh. Okay, time out. Normally I'm doing this on something we're putting together. The damn bolt is still in it. Well, I wonder why it's not going to go on. Oh, it's not even tight either. Shit, maybe we ought to... I get a different bolt too. I'm not using that bolt. I get an oil cooler cover bolt. These are the two bolts we changed. Like that one replaces the other one because it's shorter. This one will go down in there and reach. See how the threads are got? Actually tighten down on it.
Right.
It's the oil cooler cover bolt. One here. Oh hey, what's going on here? Fucking head surface or no, this is the original engine. Oh no, I know what I did. Oh. No, I drilled those out.
Do what?
I drilled the holes out to allow a little bit of play. Spaced it all the way off. Like that's prep work of the intakes.
Gotcha.
I drilled like a slightly bigger size on the bolt. Look at that. The intake fits in the sink. Turn it on hot. Cause I got metal all over the place. Shit's steaming. Rinse it all out. Looks good. There you go. That's freaking awesome. Fits in the sink. And since I had to drill the holes, I got to blow out the intake. It just got a little compressor, but it's enough. I've already washed it with hot water. Make sure we got a little oil on all this stuff. Yep. So we're gonna lower this in, trying to clear the fan stator, the fuel lines. We got the engine harness like bungeed up, like suspended up in the air. Lower it down, make sure the lines are gone. Push it down right there. Once the intake gaskets are lined up. Okay, now I need to go find a T30. Let's go find that real quick right now. All right, we got the intake in. We'll go ahead and button this back up, get ready to put the turbo on. Tighten down the intake. IPR valve going in. I'll probably just put HVAC tape around it, kind of protect it a little bit, since it's had no protection at all. So we'll want to put something on it. IPR socket. Once you get it almost in, it does clear the intake. The ratchet does. This one you can kill. Be like 60 fucking foot-pounds. Go ahead and double check this T30 down here because I didn't before. Yep, it's loose. Okay. All right, there you go. Now, where we're gonna go next? Turbo pedestal. There's supposed to be a little holder. That stud right there in the little screen. Right now, let's go find one of those holders. Otherwise, there's not a holder there. Don't leave the stud there. Take it off. It'll just wear right into the freaking harness. Yeah, it's just like the shop. Feels like something's going on because I have stuff playing on the TV. We don't have an IPR bracket. It's a little bracket that goes, well, we don't freaking have one. Pretty bummed about that. I'm figure I'd come in here and grab this HVAC tape, because if we don't have, we'll do extra wrapping with some HVAC tape. Okay, we're gonna clean off.
Kept working, they just kept doing it. As long as the money kept coming. But they were very smart, very rich. Yeah.
And what happens when if you can
Turbo drain tube.
See shows exactly what I've been telling you guys. Come keep going, right there right about it. Right there. Look at their investment funds. Okay, Jill Simons, what number is George Soros? What do you see?
All right, let's go put this in the truck. So I'm cleaning this oil filter housing up, hitting it with this drill and this brush, and it is disgusting. Oh my God, it's nasty. They had this off a year ago. Goodness. So I did go ahead and get the shop vac out. And shop vac out this top of this oil cooler is disgusting. I've already cleaned it a little bit, but you gotta clean around that, the O-ring groove, the inside groove. I gotta clean all that, make it better. After cleaning the oil filter housing, it's freaking disgusting. That thing right there was horrible. I got it fairly clean. I always take the oil filter standpipe out. I don't know why people leave it in. It just causes big chance of hitting it on something. They'll leave it on here. I'll see it all the freaking time. just take it off. It's D27. Fill the channel. Put it in the standpipe, put it in, twist it. Put the O-ring on. I always run my fingers all the way around the whole thing, make sure it's in, take your hands off, make sure it stays seated. Now it's time for this. I've already cleaned it, put a couple drops of oil on the bottom. Run my finger around, make sure it's oiled up. Like if you push down the oil filter housing and you cock it one way, you'll feel it come to a stop. Cock it the other way, feel it come to a stop, and then just put it in the middle. Get it on. Looking around one more time, making sure we don't have an IPR bracket, but I need 10. Rear intake ground. Thicken bracket. I'm about out of it, but got some dielectric to put on it. People that work on the Thickum say don't do this, but if you do this, it rolls them in, so put a little dielectric grease on it. Dude, you got all your tools over there. Okay, here we go. Try to get everything on that's going to be disrupted by the turbo. Because the turbo is all going to be a pain in the butt. Or if what I'm doing is going to be a pain in the butt with the turbo in. And I'll put it all in right now. Okay, Thickum's on, EVP's out of the way. Okay, right now we're turbo. Turbo, let's go. Go, go, go. Let's lube up that O-ring and lube up the hole in the bottom of the turbo before we do it. Let's go for it. Alright, turbo's in now. I'll take the jack stand off the bottom. See if you can't get this turbo on, so the bolts don't always fall out. Yeah, that didn't have a bolt in it, and the hole is. Not happy. Good and tight. 11. Turbo feed tube. Always, I do everything oil related over the standpipe. Just get it oily and smear it all over both sides. Good enough. Get the feed tube. Oily, maybe put a little in the hole. on the bottom. I normally start that with a magnet. Nope. Starting to rain. This is why we have zip ties. Before we take these off, the nuts on the fuel line, put a little zip tie around there, cut the end off. Do it here too on this one and this one. I fished this one out already, but I got to get down in there and find the nut on the end of that line down there somewhere. Got the oil filter housing on. I got all the fuel lines tightened. Then we'll put the intake temp sensor in. And once this is in and plugged in, we put the turbo inlet pipe in, because then that covers it. I always try to work myself out. Having a good time here, guys. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. Got my little table over here so I can get all my shit off of there. There's the sensor socket. Through all this crap just to find that damn socket.
Baby well has actual aluminum radiator repair kit. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's J.B. Wells.
At what point are you just do it? Just try something, right? I mean,
That's what I'm thinking.
$900.
I don't know if O'Reilly will.
Ever call them? Not really. I actually called it such a 45 times a day.
For some reason, this store down here.
Oh, it turned sheen? Yeah, really? The Lee's don't have that store.
Yeah.
Which,
The one up here, those guys are pretty
Wow.
good. I Googled up radiator repair product. That J.B. Wells radiator repair thing come up.
okay, temp sensor clicked on. Jim has a radiator busted in his squirter machine. Freaking bummer. Alright, turbo in the pipe, 90-degree coolant hose. In case you're wondering, that is the little green O-ring, crankcase O-ring. Once you install it, and it runs for a minute, it'll stretch this one out too. These O-rings are of horrible quality. One-time use. I squirt my finger right here upside down, squirt it on my finger, run all around. Works great. EVP has bare wires everywhere. I don't like that. Like it. We cleaned the hell out of the backside of this. It was covered with shit. Horribly covered. Put that little hole over there. There's a lip down around the corner down here. You can right there's how you take the air filter out. Filter minder. Now I can put this back on. So all that's out of the way. Oh yes, okay, I need to probably a little stronger of a push pin there. I almost want a nut and a bolt in it. Cleaned up the EGR valve. Put the finger down in the hole. Once again, squirt it on your finger so you can run it around and get all the holes wet. And then I'll just kick this a little bit with, and put her in the hole. Say bye-bye. We don't have the push pin, I don't have it on me, but you put a little zip tie to hold the coolant temp sensor line on the intake. Well,
That is for, it's got this like
mesh on it.
mesh, but I won't be able to use that because it ain't, you know, it ain't that big of an area, but I figured I could still use the stuff. I mean, it's still.
They don't give you that much. Damn, look at that.
Oh.
You get one shot.
$18.
God. Hey, if it works,
Yeah, it will work.
we can give him $20.
Okay, there you go. That's what
You see it? Just the same old shit. That's a point of it, I guess.
Once you got that package, you're done.
That eliminates bottles and shit. Imagine if you was making it. I'd much rather shoot it in there. They cut a little corner off of it or something and use it like a pastry guys do
Yeah.
icing.
I don't know how you ever see it back up.
Yeah, to get it, vice grip it over, roll it over and vice grip it or something. Yeah, look at that. The heater core tube in right there. Put some sealant on the bottom. And we'll put the intake elbow on, the alternator, and tighten the exhaust manifold bolts. Holy crap, it's getting there. We did STC fitting and put our intake on it to fix a coolant leak. And that's about it. So now we're gonna get underneath it and tighten up the exhaust and put the transmission dipstick in. We got it all put together, we think. We're gonna do a long crank right now, test fire, see if it's all good. All right, key on. We'll look for fuel leaks. Look for leaks down at the bottom. Whoa. Why is that splashed everywhere? All right, I guess let's hit it. Okay, hang on. Hang on. We're starving from fuel. So we need a little more time with the key on. That was starving for fuel. Still out there. Damn it. At least that better be what it is. I hope that's what it is. Because that little sputtering right there, I guess I could take the freakin relay out and cranked it until it built oil pressure. Pump's running right now. That was concerning. Well, I wonder why I did that. I mean, I guess let's try it again. Yep. Here, let's do this. Key off. All right, now crank it. Crank it to a build oil pressure. Open fire. Show up. All right, key off. There's enough in the lines to fire at once. So it was either, it could have been both, a little bit of fuel and a little bit of high pressure oil, because all that 4 quarts we poured out had to replenish. So I think we're getting enough scavenge just to fire, and then when it tries to throw more, it's not behind it. Try it again now, we got some oil pressure. All right, here we go. Yep. I mean, that was a weird start, but we could have just aired up weird shit. Alright, well. Running. Let's see if anything's pouring out. Nope, that's good. Put my hand around the screen and see if I feel any air. Alright, there you go. So we got an 07, put our intake, our Y pipe, take it out on the road, see if the cack tubes will make it. We're gonna take us for a ride in the truck. See how it does. He had that broken exhaust on there, and hopefully this thing has a little bit more ass. This one was kind of notorious for the, like, kind of a little gutless. We don't want that. Well, we did it. Well. I mean, I guess when I was down there doing that in one boat, I was feeling like I was running my money. That was the worst part of the whole thing. Everything else just kind of went, right? It was just smooth.
Well, they were running something with it, damn. Like a lift or something.
And all those valves and shit that go up, they're about that big of just hoses. Think you'll ever want a wet kit on this?
It's not going to stay just as it is as far as like what it does.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it works good. Everything works good. Like there's the oil, boom, the oil, everything fits on the board.
That was real cool. I mean, felt like it was to be the 70th one. Oh, yeah.
The only one that don't ride good is that thing there if you don't have
You had me thinking from yesterday, I might be beefing that up. I could put bigger springs on it.
Well, it sure wouldn't hurt. But that's got to be the limit on that thing. Well, it even looked like the springs were even.
See, a lot of times though, like it's blowing right now, so taking a whole shitload of heat out of the engine, like whenever on mine like that, when I get done with hard full, I'll pop the hood, have it running, and let the air blow, shut the hood, and then shut it off.
So that fan actually continuously runs, it's just not running full board
Variable.
So it's really
Variable speed, yeah. They're all times it can kick on like 10%. 40%. Like right now. Right now it's actually like just about when it was low air conditioner. Well, it's a little harder with the air on. Feel all that heat, get a lot of it out. Let me look up there. Oh, yeah.
almost like that freaking at all. Don't see nothing. Hey, what do you think? It could be harder?
It was harder, but it's been cooling off. So in theory, when you cool off, it should lower the pressure.
Maybe just a little bit down.
No, we'll just have to walk.
There, I mean, wouldn't the antifreeze on this be down at the same level?
Oh, no. Good.
Maybe just
We'll let it cool off. We just have to watch. Just watch it. Because it could be that cap too. Because it had pressure. I mean, that cap's kind of weak. You know, it doesn't really grip very good. But, I mean, it bent inside of it. It could have bent it. Just give it like 5 minutes or so, let it sit and cool. Then we can. Right now, we test for a hot nose start. Right, make sure that the oil pressure, oil pump. All right, it's all done. We're loading up. We got the first job of the double stacker. It is buttoned up and good. And I mean, it's a machine, so hopefully it stays good. We'll get the double stacker packed up, put everything up. I really like the mats. That mat right there, I slid it underneath the truck, and it was pretty freaking wonderful. It was great being able to lay on that to get all disgustingly dirty. But I'm very happy, very, very happy. We got it all done. Good job to us. Woo! Have a good day.